Hey there, deep thinkers. I don't have a whole lot of time. I gotta get to work, but I wanted to do a quick little video to wrap up a couple of different things. So on Monday, I decided to do a video on gun control. That went well. So like most things in this channel, I tried to go a little bit deeper than the surface level arguments that we always hear about, and I tried to go into, why people have emotional attachments to things and how that can prevent us from having rational dialogue on things that really do matter. And the comments have been interesting to watch, although I will say I have broken the record for most number of comments in all caps. Let me just see what all I have been called here. Moron, dolt, dishonest. Yeah, that doesn't prove my point or anything. But anyway, I'm not going to go through the comments because they are pretty personal. I do want to say I appreciate the rational and thoughtful comments that I got on there. Even if we don't see eye to eye, trust me, I have so many friends and people that I love that do not see eye to eye with me on this. I don't see that as something that precludes people being able to be friends. It's just, we gotta be rational about things, whether it's this topic or anything else. Anyway, moving on! The other big thing that happened this week, and this is a big one, if anybody who's watched this channel for a little while, you know I've talked a little bit about a little website I have called Cankerboy. Boop. There it is. And cankerboy.com, it's a new business that I'm starting. I'm doing a subscription service where I send pills to people who get canker sores. This keeps them from happening. This has been many years in the making. So just a quick story about how all that has worked out. So like back in May, I first started researching manufacturing labs, vitamin labs, supplement labs, whatever lab you want to call it, but labs. And I wound up going with the lab. The minimum order that they allowed was 1,000 bottles, which is still a lot, but that was actually the least expensive way to go. Anyway, the whole process took way longer than I meant. I've actually got several customers who have signed up for this service. They're sitting there, they're waiting for these packages to arrive, and I'm getting emails like, where is it, what's going on? And on Monday, they finally arrived. Yay! I'm in my pajamas. So yes, on Monday they finally arrived and were delivered to the wrong house. Yes, the lab managed to get 2 numbers switched around in my address, and it wound up down the street, which means I had to walk all the way down the street to find all the product in my business that I've invested way more money than I want to admit here on, sitting on some stranger's front porch. Wasn't happy about this, but I got it home, I opened it up, I'm super excited. I actually periscoped the unboxing of this. That's 2 stacks of boxes right there. I opened it up and I'm like really excited, and I open a bottle and I open the wrong. So there's supposed to be 60 pills in this. It's a 2-month supply of a daily supplement that winds up being about 60, and I'm looking at it and it doesn't look like 60 pills. What's that about? That doesn't look like very much in there, does it? It's 60 pills. It doesn't look like 60. So I decided I should probably count it just to be safe, and sure enough, there were 39 pills in this bottle. I am livid about this, because people are going to be paying me for 2 months worth of pills, and they're only going to get like a month and a week of pills. So I talked to a really good friend of mine, Adam, who may be watching this, who is also a lawyer, and I write out this letter, and I've got this thing ready to go. It's in my email. I'm about to hit send, and then I stop and I think, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to send these pills back, and it's going to push everything back at least 3 more months. And I'm already getting emails from people asking where they are. Even if this guy took the product back and gave me my money back immediately, I would still have to find another lab. I would still have to go through that whole process all over again. It would extend things out to like the beginning of the year. And I started thinking, even if I gave 2 bottles to each person, at least I could get things going, and at least I could start building a customer base. And then I started thinking, I've only opened 1 bottle. Now, I don't think that there's any way I could have opened the literally 1 in 1,000 bottle that didn't have the right number of pills in it, but maybe they don't all have this problem? So I decided before I hit send, before I just nuked the whole thing, I went to Fry's Electronics. I got a scale, I got a little digital scale, the kind of thing you would, sell drugs with or something. And I measured it. And I did all the calculations and the math and everything to figure out that the safe zone for a bottle, if it were to have the right number of pills, would be between 62 and 67 grams. Because all bottles weigh a little bit differently, you never know. So then I went through 2 boxes, 2 whole boxes of pills, and weighed each bottle. And out of the 48 in those 2 boxes that I weighed, the only one that was short was the first one that I opened. I literally opened the 1 in 1,000 bottle that didn't have the right number of pills in it. So that's a fun story, but the moral of the story, there's no moral. The point of the story, there's no point. The thing about... Here they are. That's what I'm trying to get to. We have the pills. They are here. The business is now in session. This is the one that actually had the right number of pills in it. I did open one more. They're kind of pink. Now this is, one of the ingredients is red and the other is white, so of course it winds up being a little bit pink. A little out of focus, but, you know. But they're here, and I got a whole bunch of them, and they're good to go. So, shameless plug, if you want to support what I'm doing, go to cankerboy.com, ask around, anybody you know that has canker sores, send them there. It's a 2-month free trial, and it really does help people. It completely wiped them out with me. I'm going to start taking it myself. I've got one right now. I've been waiting for this to get here so I could start taking it so I could see how well it worked on me personally. But I'm excited. It's a big thing, and I appreciate your help. So that was my Monday Fun Day. You guys have a great rest of the week. I will be back on Monday. I'm going to lighten things up a little bit. Been a little bit too heavy lately, but we're going to have some more fun. And I appreciate you being a viewer. If you're a first-time viewer, hit subscribe, and I will continue to come back and entertain you and piss you off if you're the type of person that gets pissed off, apparently. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Love you. Have a good week.